Welcome back, guys, to this week's video, and today we're going to be going over 6 foods that I would seriously recommend you incorporate into your diet if you are either trying to get lean or trying to maintain leanness throughout the year. Before we get into these 5 foods, I just want to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I did cut my hair. If you've watched any of my previous videos on diet, you'll know that I'm a really big supporter of eating low calorically dense foods. And basically what that means is that these foods don't contain a lot of calories, but they do have a lot of volume and they have a lot of fiber. So when you eat them, they will fill you up and make you feel like you've eaten a lot of food when you actually haven't eaten very many calories. Alright, so for the first food that you should definitely be incorporating into your diet is going to be carrots. Now, my favorite ones are these petite carrots because I feel like the smaller ones are a little bit sweeter. It's just absolutely incredible how low calorie this food is. So for each of one of these bags, it's around 130 calories, and I try to eat one of these bags every single day. This food also has a ton of fiber, which means that obviously it's going to help your digestion a lot. And it's also going to add to helping make you feel full after you've eaten it. So keep that in mind. If you eat 2 of these bags a day, that is only 260 calories.
But Brandon, I don't want to eat vegetables.
Alright, so for those of you who are thinking that, I have another option for you, which is something that I also incorporate into my diet, and that is low-calorie popcorn. Now, this entire bowl right here consists of 300 calories of this low-calorie popcorn. Now, personally, I buy this brand called Healthy Pop, and this is exactly 1 bag of it. It has no artificial flavors, preservatives, colors, dyes, any of that. There is another option where you can, if you have a little bit more of a sweet tooth, you can purchase the kettle corn version, but I recently figured out that it does have sucralose in it, and I do try to stay away from artificial sweeteners as best as I can. Okay, so to compare this to something that I used to eat, to what I eat now pretty much, I just wanted to show you guys this. I used to eat 1 trail mix for every single lunch, and if you go back and look at like my full day of eating videos, you'll see that there are 310 calories in this small pouch of trail mix. Like, very little volume, but lots of fat, so obviously it's going to satiate you a little bit, but these 2 are equal in calories. Now, which one do you think that you should eat if you are craving something or you're simply feeling hungry? Which one of these do you think would be the better choice? This one is going to make you feel way more full. It's going to give you way more satisfaction just in the process of eating it. Pick the low-calorie popcorn. Okay, so for those of you that are craving a little bit more on the sugary side of things, I'm going to give you guys a couple of options. The first one is going to be fresh strawberries. Now, this entire box, which consists of 16 ounces, is only about 150 calories, which is just crazy when you look at the sheer volume of that. The fact that that is 150 calories is just mind-blowing. And obviously, they have a ton of fructose in them, so it's really going to help you kill that sugar craving. Do not be scared of fructose, guys. It's totally fine. Calories are what make you lose weight or gain weight. It doesn't matter how much sugar that you're going to be eating, especially when that sugar is coming from fruit. One of the next options as far as fruit goes, this is my first favorite thing to go to. The strawberries are my second, but the first one is frozen blueberries. Now, frozen blueberries just are filled with fiber, just like pretty much all the other foods that I've shown here, but they also just have a ton of volume, and they also taste really good. So what I've done here is I just put 3 cups of frozen blueberries into 1 bowl. So that's going to equal about 210 calories. Now, I wanted to compare this to something like this, which is a Nature Valley Oats and Honey Bar. And this is what I used to eat for breakfast or for lunch every single day, and it consists of about 190 calories. So these two things are pretty much equal in terms of calories, and this one obviously has a lot more volume, a lot more fiber. It's going to make it so much easier to eat in a caloric deficit or just eat less food at the end of the day if you're trying to stay lean. Alright guys, so the sixth food that I have for you today is one that is also very high in protein, and it's this organic Greek yogurt. Now I do go for the plain version simply because I try to avoid sucralose, which is pretty much in all the other non-fat versions of this type of yogurt. But mixing this with the strawberries and the blueberries, and then also maybe even just a little bit of jam. I made something similar to it in my last full day of eating video, but it is just absolutely delicious and extremely low calorie as well. And so there are about 100 calories in every 2/3 of a cup, and also 18 grams of protein. So if you're eating 2 servings of this every single day, that is going to help you so much as far as trying to reach your 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight protein goal. All right, so the last food on this list, Kirkland Extra Lean Ham. Now with this, it's 98% fat-free. It comes with natural juices, and there's about 25 calories in 1 slice. But listen to this. There are 5 grams of protein in 1 slice that's 25 calories. And what that means, since 4 calories equal 1 gram of protein, that means that 20 calories of each slice, 20 out of 25 calories, are made up solely of protein. So that's just an incredible bang for your buck. I put these in my eggs every single morning. If you've watched my full day of eating video, it tastes incredible, and it is so very lean, and most of it is protein. It has approximately 0.5 gram of fat. Absolutely love this stuff. Alright, and so for the last thing, I mentioned earlier in the video that I do try to stay away from artificial sweeteners, just because personally, for me, I think that I am allergic to it. I'm still in the process of sort of doing an elimination diet to see if it's real or not. But for this sixth food, it does have sucralose in it. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I do feel like sucralose makes my acne break out a little bit, just simply because artificial sweeteners tend to play with your blood sugar levels, which can give you a little bit more skin problems if you do have skin problems like I do with acne. But I do drink these every once in a while, just simply because if I'm having a terrible craving and I don't really feel like making like a big bowl of blueberries or cutting up a bunch of strawberries or something like that. And that is just one of these sparkling ices. So basically each of these only has 5 calories in it. It has a bunch of antioxidants and vitamins. It has 0 sugar, but once again, it is sweetened with that sucralose. So I do try to stay away from it, but this product alone is so incredibly sweet that I will sip it. I'll probably take like 5 sips, and my craving, whatever craving that I had for anything sweet, will pretty much just be gone. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to drop a like as well as subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for 2,000 followers. I will be putting out a Q&A fairly soon. I hope this video helped you guys out a lot, and make sure to incorporate some of these foods into your diet if you have not already. And I will see you guys all in the next video.